let's talk about descending ideas using 3 notes per string. So, alternate picking, same thing. I mean, you can do outside picking, you can do inside picking. With the legato stuff, you can do the half picking. Technically, you could do that with the outside or inside picking, but, and it's exactly the same premise. But the economy picking, it's totally different. So you have to understand a little bit about how you're going to end up descending. So let's just cover descending. In this case, we're going to start with the same 6 notes. But what we're going to do is, well, last time we started with a downstroke, now we get to start with an upstroke. So it's going to be up, down, up. Then we change strings, but we're still holding the same rest stroke, except this time we're just doing it descending. So up, down, up. So we have this. All right, so that's the general premise when we cover strings. Like these big runs, these scale runs. But there's a little secret that Jason would do when he would do these things. It's kind of cool. To get that really aggressive attack all the time, he would actually start on a downstroke. Here's what I mean. Rather than starting on this note, he would start on this note. So he would start with the downstroke to facilitate an upstroke. So it would be down, up, down, up, up, down, up, and if you want to continue down the rest of the strings. So let's take a look at that. Pretty cool stuff. Just to show you how it would look coming down the rest of the strings. Let's do this. We'll just do that C major kind of fingering. So we'll start here on this E at fret 12. It'll be down, up, down, up, 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 up, down, up. So I'll just do it kind of slow. Throw on the neck pickup, do it a little faster. Throw it back on the bridge pickup, just because I can. That's that. All right, so now what we're going to do is let's talk about how to change from ascending to descending. With alternate picking, it's relatively straightforward. Right, so it's down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. So even if you're running a big old, like, let's do the C majors thing, it's the same thing, and that's all alternate pick. Now, when Jason would do the economy picking stuff, he would have to change it up at some point so he can turn around. So let's take a look at these 6 notes here. And here's how it would work. It would go down, up, down, and he would do another down, then up, then down, then up, and then he would pull off. And that would give him enough time to grab the upstroke to head down the rest of the strings. So it'll sound like this. Down, up, down, down, up, down, up, pull off, up, down, up, and he'll just continue down. So Let's say you wanted to loop the lick, just this. So what you would do is you would go down, up, down, down, up, down, up, pull off, then down, up, down. Which is, that's how you start it, was with the downstroke. So it's, the cool thing is you can take this 8-note pattern, this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-note pattern, and on a descending side of things, you can actually change it to the next position. So I'll show you what I mean. So it would be like this. So if you notice, I left this note and I pretty much grabbed a hold of the next note, the exact same note on the string. So it would be this. And you guessed it, right on up. So let's take a look at that. And we'll do this here, starting on A. All right, so it'll look like this. All right, so what we're gonna do, let's take it nice and slow. Up to tempo, it would sound like this. Here's a technique that Jason would utilize to start off a descending scale run. And I'll start this one here. Yeah, we'll do this in A minor. So what I'll do to start off with is start up way up here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick, and then I'm going to pull off. And then I'll start picking the rest of the scale down. You can alternate, pick it if you'd like. Or economy pick it. However you choose to do it. Here it is slow. Here it is slower. Here it is faster. Here it is alternate pick. All right, so let's talk a little bit about some finger plucking, some hybrid picking, if you will. All right, so Jason would do finger plucking notes. He would pluck with the, actually he would pick with the ring finger on his right hand. For me personally, it feels more comfortable of doing it with the middle finger. Jason would do it with the ring finger. That's just something that's developed over my years of playing. So let's take a look at some of the shapes that Jason would do. Here is an example of an A major arpeggio. And I'll come down from this note. So what I'll do is, And then what I'll do is I'll pluck. I'll just keep going down. You can do that with pretty much any of the shifts. So, pluck, pluck. Do this top note. Okay, so that would be an example of how he does this hybrid picking.